Hello, welcome to my review of Old Man Logan #2 by Marvel Comics. If you haven't watched my review for issue #1, go to the description. I will post a link to my first video, and you can watch that if you haven't watched it already. I recommend doing so, as this book is a continuation of that story. So, story by Jeff Lemire, art by Andrea Sorrentino. This cover is done by Andrea Sorrentino, so this is the art style that is prevalent throughout the book. I really enjoyed this issue for a number of reasons. Number one, thematically, it tackles some of the questions brought up by me in my issue #1 review. So I'm going to assume that you've read issue 1. So if you haven't read issue 1, brief spoilers. So watch for the thumbs up if you want to fast forward through the spoiler section coming up here. So in issue #1, Old Man Logan is on a quest of revenge to essentially kill a whole bunch of people that hurt him in the future that he comes from. So one of those people is the Hulk. Now, this is where the story for me hits a rocky point, because I don't know who this guy is. Now, I know who Bruce Banner is. This is not Bruce Banner. And the story doesn't have any reference for where's Bruce Banner. In fact, they specifically go out of their way not to tell you where Bruce Banner is. They don't tell you why Bruce Banner is not the Hulk, why this guy is the Hulk, or anything that kind of would fill in the gaps. I felt as ignorant as Old Man Logan, because I haven't read any recent Marvel comics. I'm just getting back into it. So from that standpoint, if you're not a regular reader, it's going to leave you as confused as the character. And they don't put in, they used to put in little boxes from the editor that would say, see issue blank of this series, and you could then go track it down and get the backstory. That's not in here. And that's unfortunate. I think it was a real missed opportunity for somebody like me who is just jumping on board because, hey, Wolverine's story appealed to me, and I would have liked to have known a little bit more about it. So, missed opportunity there. Secondly, they do tackle some of the theme that I talked about in my first video, where I questioned revenge as sort of a I was wondering if they were going to tackle the dark side of revenge. And this story sort of lets Logan address a little bit of that sense of, is revenge okay? And I don't think they went far enough thematically with exploring those issues. They had a real opportunity here that just, it got missed, and that's okay. I mean, yeah, I don't expect every book to be a deep dive into the ethics of superheroes or society or whatever, but they could have had a little bit more commentary on the positives of, or excuse me, not the positives, the negatives of seeking revenge. I thought it was an opportunity for a morality story that, if they're going to explain it, they certainly didn't do so in this issue. So there's that. Okay, spoilers over. Now, as you can guess, and this is not a spoiler, I don't consider this a spoiler, there's fighting in this comic. The fighting is really well illustrated. I thought the pacing, the blocking, the way it's even just laid out on the page was very evocative. I really enjoyed it. And Sorrentino has just a really incredible way of communicating scale that I haven't seen done in a comic in a while now. As I've just said, I haven't read a lot of comics lately, so maybe this is a current trend, but very well done. So all in all, yes, I recommend this. It's a great continuation of the first issue. I really, really enjoyed it, and I jumped right into issue 3, which is what's currently available. It's only the first 3 issues. Issue 4 is coming out next month. And yeah, so if you are looking for something that's entertaining and really well presented, go check out Old Man Logan. Find a copy of issue 1 if you don't have it, and jump straight into issue 2. Good stuff, and highly recommend. Thanks for watching.